Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your August reading. This is for anybody that of course has their sun, moon, rising, midheaven, and or Venus in Aquarius. Nonetheless, if you're cross-watching or you just happen to find yourself on this video, I'm sure there is a reason for it, and I hope that whatever you hear is what you need at this time. So let's go ahead and get into what came up for you energetically coming into the first week of August. You have the Queen of Wands, followed by the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. Okay, obstacles that may come up in the middle of August if you have not already dealt with them, right? You have the Nine of Cups, followed by the Empress reverse, and the Hierophant as well, reverse. And then coming into the last week of August, what you need to focus on in order to overcome these obstacles, you have the Ten of Wands with the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Swords with the Ace of Swords. So let's see, Aquarius, I feel like a lot of you guys are going through a lot of issues that might be stressing you out right now, and you're trying to be secretive about it and not really let anybody know with this Five of Wands. This Five of Wands does talk about the external environment and the material world, so I feel like you don't want people to know what's going on. I definitely feel like you're hiding some information from your loved one, either because you don't want to hurt their feelings, you don't want to upset them potentially with this Empress card, with whatever the news may be, because you don't want them to like take that information and just like run with it. I don't know why I'm getting that with the Hierophant card, but I definitely feel like the people that care about you most don't necessarily know what's going on with you. But something's changed. Something's changed as it pertains to your finances and or your health, and something that you're trying to kind of cover up so that you don't get caught, or you're trying to cover this up and keep this hidden because it will essentially affect your pride or your ego, the way that you perceive yourself, or the facade that you put on for everybody to see. Trying too hard to impress people, you would worry about like how they would view you in a sense, right? So you always try to carry yourself a certain way. That's what I'm trying to say. I feel like that is why you are not really revealing this information about what's going on with you. However, I feel like some of that is based in fear, right? And feeling like people will only take the information and use it against you. I'm also getting that with the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. And 555 in numerology, it speaks about transformation, massive changes, and needing to adapt to these changes. If you are, is Aquarius a fixed sign? I know that you guys are an air sign, but I'm not sure as far as like your modality and how you adapt to things when it's time to change. So you're struggling with that, or somebody that you are involved with is struggling with that at this time, definitely with those fives there. And you kind of have like a paranoid mentality, where you may feel like people are just out to get you, you know, that they don't really have your best interests at heart. And so you try to rely on yourself to get yourself out of situations. I'm definitely getting that. By the end of August, I feel like telling you to let your friends help you with this Ten of Wands and this Three of Pentacles. Cast your burdens onto God, but don't be afraid to share in what's been kind of burdening you, keeping you down energetically, what's been bothering you. Just in a sense, right? Because you can no longer hold it in. Once you get to the 10, it's like it's going to come out some way, somehow, right? Through the mouth, through the other end of the body, you know, through hands, through touch. It's going to come out in some way. So you want to make sure that you can get in control of the way that this is to be expressed, whatever it is that you have been holding within you, right? But definitely let your friends help you. You'd be surprised the support that you have around you, or the people that want to rally around you at this time and offer you comfort and or offer you encouragement if this isn't pertaining to like finances, but maybe like a creative endeavor that you want to pursue. You know, you will have the support and the encouragement that you need. They will give you more information to kind of expand your horizons and give you new insight, so that you can stop feeling like you have to, you know, go on the journey alone. And I'm getting that because in the Six of Swords, you know, he's venturing out to higher grounds by himself, and the Ace is one, and one talks about independence. So, you know, just so you guys know where my train of thought is at with this. But yeah, you know, don't be afraid to reach out, because you have a group of people that are really waiting for you to ask for the help as well. They are there for you in the ways that you need them to be able to, okay, if this is a creative endeavor, know how to utilize your resources. The Ten of Wands, I feel like it speaks of delegation in that way. You feeling like you carrying all the responsibilities or getting all the heavy work done by yourself. This Three of Pentacles is then you reaching out to the people that are within your circle of influence that can help you, that can provide you strategies, if not another resource of a person that you can get in touch with to help you expand on your creative endeavor, your ideas, your investments, if this is trying to figure out a way to get your finances back on track. Because in the Five of Pentacles, there is a walking away and there is a loss financially, of building on a certain talent and then feeling like because you are not where you want to be, that it's never going to work out for you, and so you kind of abandon the project before it can really blossom into something beautiful. And if that's due to other people that are in the same field as you that you feel are your competitors, then that's something that you need to work on, or you just don't necessarily know how to handle money, and so you're having to come into a point in August where you put on the hat of responsibility and accountability, taking accountability for your actions and the behaviors that have gotten you in the position that you are in now, and what you really need to focus on, right? And how you need to ask for help, and how you need to better channel and disperse your finances so that you can retain more money, you know, then you needing to come into how to go about implementing that system that will work for you through August, so that you can have a smoother rest of your year. Because, you know, the 6 only goes up until you get to the 10, and the 10 can speak of, you know, a different type of loss. But we don't have to cross that bridge yet, right? Because that card didn't come out for you. But definitely get to the bottom of why you've been acting the way that you have. Now, for some of you, I am getting with this Empress card, you've been waiting to start a family and it's just not happening. Some of you guys are having maybe fertility issues. And you're needing to go to the doctor, but some of you guys don't want to go to the doctor. You're just trying to do everything as naturally as you possibly can before needing to rely on that resource, because you understand that it's going to be an extra expense and you possibly don't have the money for it yet, right? You have to figure out how to budget for that. I can definitely see that affecting a lot of you guys and putting a strain on your relationship, but I'm not seeing anything as far as a breakup, so this isn't a deal breaker. That's what I'm seeing. The situation can be worked through. I just feel like you definitely have to be very clear on your communication and the way that you communicate, right? Being more diplomatic and watching your tone when you speak and how you convey the way that you feel, or how this process has been for you and where you feel like the relationship is at. Because it can only really bring you guys closer so long as you are communicating along the way with what's been going on, okay? So that is coming through. I'm seeing that. Now, for some other people, it's a little bit different in that there is somebody in the external environment of the person that you're interested in that is affecting the relationship, and it seems to be a maternal figure, especially with this Empress card in reverse in the obstacle position. They have a heavy influence on you guys being together, or you feeling like this is the person for you, right? I feel like in your heart of hearts, you know that this is the person that you want to be with, whoever it is on your mind, or that you may be separated from at this time, due to the conflicts that you've been having around this family structure and just you guys getting together, because the mother doesn't approve of the relationship. So I'm seeing a strain there. Hey, at the end of the day, you know, your parents won't live forever. The point of them having children and raising you up is for you to be able to go and find somebody else that can also add to your life and help you build a family and leave a legacy. You know what I'm saying? That's what procreating is for. So unless there is a situation where you guys just don't, like, if it were something spiritual or religious that were getting in the way of your relationship, I can see that being a bigger factor, especially if you consider or you can see yourself having kids with this person, right? And you want them to grow up a certain way. I can see how religious factors might be affecting the relationship and that being more of a deal breaker. But with it being like a parental figure, it really comes down to, does this person make you happy? Yes? Okay, well then it's your relationship. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them influence you or sway the way that you feel about the person that you very well could be in love with, just because they don't feel like that would be the best partner for you. It's a personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? Your parents are not with you all the time. So there are some aspects of your personality that they don't know. And so if you know that this person compliments you better than anybody else that you have been with, and you can really see yourself, you feel like this is a divine connection, this is a person that you personally have been praying for, then don't let this person get in the way of your relationship, right? So if that is the reason for there being the tension and possible disconnection, there is still time to reach out and reconcile. And I'm definitely seeing that, because at the bottom of the deck you have the Three of Cups with the Knight of Swords. So take initiative and speak out about the thing that you want and that you feel is best for you, and move in that direction. Work on your finances if you know that is something that you've struggled with. And definitely be a lot more honest about where you're investing your money if you have a family and you have people that you're also needing to take care of. Don't leave your partner in the dark, okay? That's no good. And what else? Oh, if you've just been holding things in and you've had some issues that you need help dealing with, you can't resolve them on your own, definitely by the end of August, then don't be afraid to reach out, because you do have a good circle of people that are waiting to help you. Okay, in any way that they can. If they need to help you financially, if they need to help you as far as just offering words of wisdom or encouragement, you have it at your fingertips. You just have to know how to ask for it. Okay, so put your pride aside, as I always say. As far as your chakras go, your root chakra, it's like out of balance, so definitely work on that. Your sacral chakra, your heart chakra is a little bit underactive, and your throat chakra, just so that you can really express what you need to, and it effectively be communicated and understood by anybody that you need to speak to. So there's that. At this time, if this resonated for you, definitely give me a thumbs up, you guys. Share this with your friends and family, and do subscribe. I will talk to you guys in September.